why we fail to develop, and why we fail to see adults in our society as Zambia is basically one thing based on politicians. As a political party, it is either when you come into power, you do the will of the people, or you do what thrown you into politics. So we have failed to identify to say NAPSA is a non-starter. It has to be scrapped out and bring about National Provident Fund and its objective. We have failed to see since 1991 to date, so many political parties, about two of them, so many presidents, they haven't seen that. Them they cannot see, reason being their salaries are big from the taxpayers' money and they think everything is okay. Or at times they are aware to say NAPSA is a criminal organization exploiting pensioners. Once someone retires, he has worked for so many years, they fail what to give him. Instead, they go into a life pension, giving someone a monthly salary until when he dies. Yeah, that sounds good to a person who is illiterate and a person who does not think. What is important for that? What is important is to be given a lump sum, you go and invest it and employ a few individuals to help you. At the end of the day, you are lessening unemployment and you are creating a job security to the people those that you have employed. That is one, the most important aspect of having a lump sum. Yeah. At times, again, they err in thinking to go and build a shopping mall next or in a slum, not knowing to say the majority of people there, those are the people with lack of contacts, those are the people who do, why they stay in the slums, it is because they lack the resources to support themselves. So the biggest employee, the biggest employer in a slum, basically it is trading. Now, once you bring up a shopping mall inside or just at the corner of a slum, that means now we have thrown everyone who is in trading out of employment. Then the result that we get from there, it is those people now turning into criminals. The example I can give you, it is Bauren, located along Leopard's Hill Road. Yeah, they have built a shopping mall which is hosting a shop right there. All the people in the compound, they just go and do some pet shoppings in the shopping mall. Then those people involved into trading, Zambians especially and the African citizens, now they are stranded. Their business is bankrupt. Most of them now are out gambling and are snatching phones. So why do we find ourselves into that type of lifestyle? It is because of the politicians that we have. One, they just come to execute the programs that led them to go into a political party. Yeah? Why do I say that? We don't have a constituency office because as far as I know, the area member of parliament is supposed to have close interaction with the electorate or the people, those that voted for him or whoever is in that particular constituency, so that we can be able to discuss our problems affecting the constituents and things that we don't see well at national level. Then we send them back to parliament to go and push that agenda so that we see the change that we like. At times, then again, we are supposed to make it to be having a constituency meetings. But that I haven't seen since we started the multipartism. I think maybe it is the fear of meeting other people. Yeah. So now we have failed to have time to tell you to say NAPSA is a non-starter. It is a criminal organization. Yeah, they have gotten involved themselves into construction of shopping malls, hotels, houses, and all that stuff. Now they are bankrupt. Once you retire, they go and sit on a table and start calculating what to get paid. That cannot work here in Africa. That cannot work here in Africa. Whether you have worked for less money or more money, at the end of the day, someone needs to be given a lump sum. Once you are given a lump sum, then you go into business. That business will require a hand, so some people will be employed. And once some people are employed, those people are entitled to a pay. And once they're entitled to a pay, that means we have solved some kind of economic hardship on the people, those that are involved, that are employed, and at the same time, again, we offer security for retirement, since we are supposed by law to be contributing their money for retirement to the pensioner scheme. The other reason is our education is again a fault. We go and copy things from outside Zambia, bring it here, not knowing to say those things were problems, in those countries, maybe Western countries. So the only solution and the answer to their problem was by creating a life pension. Don't forget to say that man has got some strength here somehow. Yeah. Once given per month, it can be able to undo a lot of our problems. He can even come to Africa, fly to a national park, lodge in a good hotel or a good guest lodge, and then again after 1 or 2 weeks, he flies back to UK using the same amount of money. For 1 month. But here where you give 1,000, someone 1,160, what is he going to do with that money? So that means you have condemned that person to consumption. You are encouraging consumption instead of productivity. So what we need now, you politicians, if we have to run Zambia without jealousy, you must take taxpayers' money and build constituency offices in all constituencies across Zambia. Then once the parliament is closed, let these people be going back to their constituencies so that they interact with people. They are going to get what the people requires. Because us as Zambians also, we are able to see to say this is a fault. And then we need a change. Who is going to deliver on that change? It is us now to instruct the member of parliament, say, like for example, NAPSA, it is a non-starter. You go there, let them change, let them scrap NAPSA and bring about National Provident Fund and its objective. Reason being, we don't want people to be encouraged to go into consumption. We want people to be encouraged to create economic activities. And maybe, possibly, that is the only bank that people have that is meaningful. That is number one. Then we don't want the creation or construction of shopping malls in slums, since in slums these people who are mostly here are involved into trading. And once you bring in like a very big supermarket, it's going to draw customers, and then at the end of the day, business will shake and collapse. Then there will be lack of activity, people will go into stealing and the other bad vessels. So that is it. So let us just fix the basics, then you are going to see Zambia developing.